Hello everyone and welcome to my home and away news. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers. Nikolas Cassadine freaks and makes a risky move. General Hospital spoilers weekly promo reports Nikolas Cassadine, Marcus Coloma, realizes he and his wife are in trouble. And Nikolas will do anything to protect Ava Jerome, Maura West, on GH. So he makes a dangerous decision this week. Promise brand new ABC soap opera spoilers. General Hospital spoilers. Alexis Davis panics. GH spoilers tell us Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, is terrified of going to prison. This week, she confides in her daughter Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, that she feels scared about Pentonville. Alexis is adamant that she's doing the right thing by paying for her crimes. But the reality that she faces 3 years in a cell seems to come crashing down on Alexis soon. The special Alexis-centric episode is coming up to mark 25 years for the character of the tough lady lawyer. And it will give insight into her childhood and what made her the woman she is today on General Hospital, who's struggling with substance abuse. Nikolas Cassadine makes deal with the devil on GH. GH spoilers promise Nikolas Cassadine can see that he and wifey Ava are in danger. Soon, Ava gets another ominous gift that is scary and disturbing. Nikolas knows he needs to figure out who the gifts are coming from and why. Of course, Nikolas and Ava see Ryan Chamberlain, John Lindstrom, as the only obvious choice, promise General Hospital spoilers. But she and Nikolas can't figure out how the killer doc's doing it. Soon, it looks like Nikolas Cassadine turns to Cyrus Renaud, Jeff Kober, for help. Spoilers say Nikolas Cassadine and villain Cyrus have a frank discussion. Then, Ava tries to change Nikolas' mind. On top of that, Nikolas Cassadine's mother, Laura Spencer, Jeannie Francis, starts to panic soon after she gets a visit from Cyrus. And Laura worries that someone doesn't know what he's getting himself into. Surely it sounds like she's talking about her son Nikolas. Now, Nikolas may think Cyrus is the best ally to handle Ryan with all of his connections. Suspect General Hospital spoilers. Jason in Pentonville on General Hospital. Spoilers see Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, is behind bars while awaiting trial on General Hospital. Apparently, Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, couldn't get him released on bail. Soon, Carly Corinthos, Laura Wright, visits Jason in prison. And she vows to get him out of there, whatever it takes. So, Carly may go against Jason's wishes and accept Cyrus' deal. Carly may return Florence Gray, Annie Abbott, to her thuggish son. If so, Cyrus will get Gladys Corbin, Bonnie Burrows, to recant her statement. Clearly, it's the only way to keep Jason from going down for the murder of Franco Baldwin, Roger Howarth. Things heat up this week on GH. Don't miss a second to see if Nikolas Cassadine joins forces with Cyrus to stop Ryan from terrorizing Ava on the ABC soap opera. Port Charles is never short on drama, and this week, the chaos centers around none other than Nikolas Cassadine. For years, Nikolas has been a master at hiding secrets, pulling strings, and using the Cassadine name as both a weapon and a shield. But now, with the walls closing in and his past sins threatening to ruin him, spoilers tease that Nikolas will freak out, and in true Cassadine fashion, he'll make a dangerous, risky move that could change the game for everyone around him. Nikolas tightening noose. Nikolas has been juggling too many secrets, and they're starting to collapse like a house of cards. His uneasy return to Port Charles has been marked by tension with Ava, suspicion from Laura, and distance from Spencer. For someone who prides himself on control, Nikolas feels everything's slipping away. And it's not just about family ties. Word on the street is that Nikolas has information, explosive information, that could unravel alliances across town. Enemies who once feared the Cassadine prince now smell blood in the water. He can't risk anyone finding out the full truth about what went down during his time away. But the problem is, too many people already know pieces of the puzzle. Ava pushes too far. Ava Jerome is one person who knows exactly how to push Nikolas' buttons. Their toxic love story is filled with betrayal, blackmail, and passion that simmers even when they claim to despise each other. Lately, Ava's sharp tongue and threats about exposing Nikolas' lies have left him rattled. Spoilers tease that Ava will back Nikolas into a corner in the coming days. She's tired of his schemes and tired of him dragging her down with Cassadine baggage. But what Ava doesn't expect is just how far Nikolas is willing to go to keep her quiet. He's desperate, paranoid, and clinging to control, which means Ava could find herself in a dangerous position if she underestimates him. Spencer and Esme complications. Of course, Nikolas' troubles don't end with Ava. Spencer, his son, is still carrying deep resentment over all the ways Nikolas has failed him as a father. The arrival of baby Ace only complicates things further. Esme's presence, and the lingering question of her loyalties, pushes Nikolas into full-blown paranoia. The irony isn't lost on him. Nikolas once abandoned Spencer to protect him, yet now he fears losing his son more than ever. He can't control how Spencer sees him, but he can manipulate circumstances in ways that might bring his family back together. At least, that's what he tells himself. Spoilers suggest Nikolas may take a bold step involving Ace, something reckless that will risk legal and emotional fallout. Laura tries to save her son. Laura Collins, the heart of the Spencer-Cassadine family, will find herself once again trying to protect Nikolas from his own worst impulses. She sees the storm building in his eyes, the dangerous Cassadine instinct to control at any cost. Laura has always been his lifeline, but this time, Nikolas may not be willing to listen. When Laura urges patience and honesty, Nikolas only hears weakness. His paranoia convinces him that even his mother might turn against him if she thinks he's gone too far. That fear could drive him to double down on secrecy and push her away, creating a heartbreaking wedge between them. The risky move. So, what exactly is Nikolas planning? Spoilers hint that he will take matters into his own hands with a dangerous move that will shock Port Charles. It could involve spiriting Ace away from Esme, leveraging Ava with blackmail, or making a clandestine deal with someone far more dangerous than he realizes. Nikolas believes that if he can just make the right move, he'll gain the upper hand again. But risky Cassadine plays often come with devastating consequences. His desperation makes him reckless, and recklessness in Port Charles always attracts trouble. Port Charles. Nikolas' risky play won't happen in a vacuum. His actions could send ripple effects across town. Ava could be caught in the crossfire if Nikolas tries to silence her or manipulate her into compliance. Spencer could be pushed further away, maybe permanently, if Nikolas risks Ace's future. Esme might rediscover her darker side if she feels threatened as a mother. Laura could finally be forced to admit that her son is beyond saving if he chooses the Cassadine way over the right way. And let's not forget the other players in town. Sonny, Valentine, and even Anna have their eyes on Cassadine affairs when they start spiraling. If Nikolas' gamble touches their lives, he could find himself with far more enemies than allies. Cassadine legacy on the line. At its core, Nikolas' freakout isn't just about keeping secrets, or winning battles. It's about legacy. Cassadines have always been haunted by their past, from Helena's cruel games to Stavros' obsessions. Nikolas has long tried to walk the line between his Cassadine blood and the values Laura raised him with. This risky move could be the turning point. Will he fall completely into the darkness of his family history, or will someone, Laura, Spencer, or even Ava, pull him back from the edge before it's too late? What comes next? General Hospital thrives on cliffhangers, and Nikolas' risky move will almost certainly set up a shocking twist. Whether he succeeds in his immediate goal or not, spoilers make it clear that the fallout will be messy, emotional, and dangerous. Fans know that Nikolas never plays small. If he's about to gamble with his future, then the entire canvas of Port Charles is about to feel the consequences. And in true soap fashion, the fallout won't just be about what Nikolas does. It'll be about what secrets are exposed, what alliances shift, and what rivalries reignite as a result. Final thoughts. Nikolas Cassadine is on the brink. Spoilers suggest that his freakout will send him into uncharted territory, forcing him to make a risky move that could either reclaim his power or destroy everything he loves. One thing is certain, Port Charles is about to witness another unforgettable chapter in the saga of the Cassadines. Will Nikolas outmaneuver his enemies and protect his legacy, or will this desperate gamble finally bring about his downfall? Fans won't want to miss what comes next.